DevOps
Yeah,
mock interview 49. So we have completed already 48 mock interviews. So whoever watching this video on YouTube, please check out all mock interviews. You can find out in our playlist section DevOps interview question and answers. So today Raghav and Vishal is going to participate in this mock. So please like this video so that we will get motivation to continue this mock interviews. So yeah, hi Raghav, can you please introduce yourself? Don't reveal about your genuine information and all. You can add something else.
sure. Uh, sure. Coming to my experience, I have around 11 years of experience. Um, I worked on, um, um, I mean, I have 11 years of experience in DevOps and cloud engineering. I have a strong background in Git, version control systems. I'm in using Git with tools like GitHub and GitLab to manage repositories and collaborate with the team seamlessly. And my expertise is spans across multiple areas of DevOps lifecycle. That includes managing managing CI/CD pipelines, um, cloud infrastructure, containerization, automation, and monitoring. Um, I worked on agile environments. I work in agile environments. I use tools like Jira and Rally um, for for ticketing, for ticket tracking, and also we have a ad hoc request from production. Um, to ensure fast responses. I mostly try to focus on ensure scalable security and high availability for all the business. I mean, according to the business requirements and technical requirements. Apart from that, one of my primary responsibilities here is for managing and creating and managing CI/CD pipelines using tools like GitHub Actions, Jenkins, AWS code pipeline. So recently, I've started migrating from other stacks to from other migrating to GitHub Actions, where we write workflows using YAML, and the actions are written and are defined in Python for customization and high for dynamic deployment. Giving dynamic deployment solutions for the application teams, and I'm providing dynamic solutions to the applications teams. Other than that, I also take care of. Other than that, I also work for across various tech stacks like Java.NET, Python, Node.js, Core and Classic. I try to create a smooth CI/CD. I try to provide a smooth CI/CD CI/CD process for this across for each tech stack. So I try to using CI/CD. I try to give them a robust and high availability pipelines across various platforms. Other than that, I try to integrate security and continuous integration. I try to integrate with various scans like checkmarks, Checkovi, Sonar, and Nexus IQ. Integrate into the CI integrations with the help of for both static and dynamic scans. Um, so this will help me to help me to address the risk early and catch them I mean catch the risk early. So this will so this will ensure the production environment is secure. So we also have another tool called App Risk View, which will try to get all the reports from the scans and try to ensure that the production before deploying into the production, we try to make sure that all the scans or reports are passed, and to try to check for any vulnerabilities before we go to into production environment. And apart from that, I also take care of IAC and configuration. I mean, I work on Ansible and configuration management, Ansible and Terraform and Terraform Cloud for infrastructure deployments on both on-premise and cloud and on-premise. I also work cloud native stacks like CloudFormation template and ARM templates for respective cloud. And also I also worked in a hybrid cloud my previous project. So apart from that, I also have exposure on the cloud expertise, where I've used various services like S3 Service Catalog, ECS Fargate, CloudWatch, Route 53, and
Bali.
EKS. Uh, um, so I also work with Secret Manager and KMS, ensuring security for the S3. Um, uh, so coming to the monitoring, I work integrated with the Dynatrace and Splunk with AWS, and try to get the application logs with the help of Dynatrace, and log monitoring I took care of with Splunk. And other than that, I mean, I also created rich and visualization dashboards using Splunk Dashboard Studio, where I have a high visualization of Splunk, where I can pinpoint to the root cause analysis. So yeah, this is my experience across the various techs, complete DevOps and cloud engineering.
Too much long introduction. So this is the first time I heard about this too much long introduction. Yeah, I am happy with whatever the introduction you have given, but so
This
there
is my
is,
complete project.
yeah, there is no clarity at all in your introduction. So you are given this much long, but no use. So there is no structure in your introduction, and you need to complete the introduction in 2 to 3 minutes. That is more than enough. Okay, and no one interested. Obviously, they will just naam ke vaste they will just ask for the introduction part, but reality they will check in the technical part. So they just to
Okay.
ask you the introduction to check the communication. So is it up to the mark or not? Will you able to capable to communicate with the clients or not? So they just check for that purpose. This introduction just introduced for every interview. Yeah, you can continue 2 to 3 minutes. So there is no structure, like you said, whatever the data which is unrelated. Okay. So don't take it in negative. Okay.
No, I was trying to check all the boxes. That's all.
Okay. No need. No need. So Vishal, can do you want to try your introduction? Don't reveal your genuine information. Yeah, you can add some fake and all.
Yeah. So, yeah, as you know, my name is Vishal, and like I have total 7+ years of experience. Like overall, it is, and I have started my career as a monitoring team member, and after some time, I switched my job and I've joined as a Linux and AWS administrator, and currently I'm working as a DevOps engineer. So I have 4 years of experience as a DevOps engineer. And if I'm talking about my tools and technologies, so like we are using AWS Azure as a cloud provider, and we are using uh, Terraform for infrastructure as a code, like creating the infra. And we are using a modeling tool like Grafana and Prometheus. And if I'm talking about the automation part, so we are using CI Jenkins for CI/CD purpose, and also we are using like we have some application on the container. So like we are using Docker here for the containerizations, and also for maintaining the containers, we are using Kubernetes here. So I guess that is about myself.
Okay. So am I audible, right?
Yes, yes, you are.
So I am just getting we are using in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So don't repeat we are using. Okay. It is not okay. One time it's okay, but every time if you repeat the same word, right? People opposite person will just get irritated. Okay. If you repeat the
Got
same
it.
word
Yep.
multiple times, yeah, obviously they obviously it will be a
Mhm.
communication gap as well, and they will
Yep,
treat
yep,
that
yep.
you don't have much communication, so they will not consider
Mm.
because if you are using we are using multiple times, so he will thought okay you don't have much communication, so let's reject him, even though if you selected the first
Mm.
round, then the second round they will reject.
Got it. Yep.
So yeah, you need to maintain introduction, you need to prepare a script. Okay,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
whoever comes to me, right, I will just give them a script. So Raghava is just planning to enroll. So once he enroll, right, I will provide the script for him as well. Like whoever joining, right. So I already given the script to them so that they don't have that fear. Okay, the communication will automatically be set with that introduction part. So like for suppose if you ask me the introduction, my name is Joseph. I have total 6+ years
Can you
experience
please
as a DevOps
do
engineer.
it? Yep.
Okay, right now I'm working
Yep.
on one of the topmost MNC company. So coming to my skill
Mhm.
set, I have experience in Git, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, Terraform. So for configuration management, I have experience in Ansible and have done some automations. So like in our company, whatever the developer writing the script or executing the scripts manually, I use it to automate it by utilizing the Ansible playbooks. So coming to Terraform, yeah, I've created a testing environment using Terraform. So in AWS Cloud, so there I've created a VPCs, subnets, internet gateways, route tables, NAT gateways. All these things I've created using Terraform. So coming to containerization, I've experience in Docker and Kubernetes. I use it to write a Docker files. I use it to deploy a application as a Kubernetes in the Kubernetes as a pod. So yeah, like this I will continue this introduction. Then after I will complete, and that's all about me. Then I will wind up. I know I'm not perfect, but still whatever. Just thinking, I'm just answering. If I prepare a script, definitely I might perform well.
Mm. Got it. Got it.
Yeah. Do you have any
Actually,
feedback?
like this is the best, like nice feedback for me. Yep. I'll take it. I'll take it a positive in this in positive way.
Okay, okay. Today major focus will be on the Ansible. Once we complete the Ansible mock interviews, we will be having total DevOps interviews. Nothing but all tools together. You will get a mocks. Okay. Let I will share my screen. So, like, how many mock interviews you have watched until now, Vishal, in my YouTube channel?
Sorry for me.
Like, yes, yes, yes. Like, how you got my
I
video?
didn't. Actually, like I have subscribed like many channels, so I got your video in my recommendation
Oh,
because like nowadays I'm preparing for the interview, so like I'm watching multiple videos for the prospective of interviews. So I
Oh,
got you
okay.
on the recommendation. Yeah,
Okay. Today, like today itself, you got the video, or how many
I got
days?
actually I got yeah on today.
Okay. If
I
you go
got your
to,
video on today. Yeah.
okay, if you go to YouTube, right, just search for Devops Easy.
Mm-hmm.
You will get my channel. Go here, go to playlist section. So Ansible, Terraform, Kubernetes, Docker, Jenkins, AWS EC2, AWS S3. Okay, this playlist is
Okay.
more than enough to crack any interview related to DevOps. The all tools covered. Then after we will start directly. So if you say Ansible, in few days we will complete Ansible. Then after, then on total DevOps. So whoever go like enroll, right? So they will get an access to every interview question, whichever we are discussing with real-time scripts via GitHub. So shall we start the mock? As I said, today
Yeah,
will be
please.
Ansible. So how would you set up Ansible dynamic inventory with AWS?
This is for me or this is for Raghav?
For all, for both of you. If you know, you can try. If Raghava know, you will try.
Mm,
How would you configure an
no, actually, I
Ansible
would.
playbook to automatically retry failed task? I'm repeating that again. How would you
Actually,
configure an
yeah,
Ansible playbook to automatically
yeah.
retry failed task?
Okay, so like, if I'm talking about the playbook, so uh, like suppose I need to push something on multiple servers, multiple hosts. So as per the requirement, I'll create the playbook.
You will create the playbook. Already
Yep,
playbook is available. I am asking you how you will configure.
I'll configure.
What is the difference between command and shell module in Ansible?
Can I try for the previous question once? So I wanted to write a shell script in a loop so that it pass. So that
Okay,
it traces that.
okay. We will check the answer. Yeah, like whatever you said, right? It might be right or wrong. Definitely we will check. But I'm impressed that you have participated. You have tried. That is more than enough. So this is very simple question. Difference between command and shell module. When you will use command, when you will use shell. So in my recent project, right, I've written some script to execute a command. So at that time, command when I use command, right, my playbook got failed. Then after I just changed the command to shell. No, then after my playbook was executing. Okay. So now just tell me what is this difference? When you can use command, when you can use shell. After doing this task, I realized okay, real time experience is more like required. One thing you need to have a real time experience, or you need to have a person who already working in real time.
Hmm.
So both will work out. So you can gain knowledge from him. How do you define a task that should only run if a previous task has changed? How do you define a task that should only run if a previous task has changed?
Um, do we have any like a Ansible? Do we have anything like a state file kind of thing like Terraform and Ansible?
No, no, it's Ansible, not a Terraform.
It's considered, yeah. Hmm.
Think
No
how
idea
to define
actually.
a task. We can use handlers, right?
Handlers. Yeah, 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 yeah. We can use.
What is the difference between notify and always run in Ansible? Notify is comes under handlers.
Hmm.
How do you perform rolling update in Ansible? I know this is very difficult. How do you manage configuration files using templates in Ansible?
Roles, mod,
Sorry.
roles using we have a role different.
Roles are different concept. I'm asking about templates. So by managing configuration files, we can use Jinja to template, right? How would you install software on a remote machine without root privilege using an Ansible?
So for this, firstly we need to configure the Ansible one of the VM and need to define the public key of the Ansible VM in that VM, and after that we can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
SSH, right? Is root,
Explain
right?
how to
SSH.
use the with underscore items loop in Ansible.
I guess it is used for like suppose if I pass some parameters, so if and I want to uh, I want uh, I want a loop to communicate within the item, so we can use this. I'm not sure actually, but
Yes, yes. Yeah. You are almost right. How do you manage parallelism in Ansible?
no idea. Actually.
How do you use Ansible Vault to encrypt sensitive data in Playbook?
Uh, for this, I think we need to. We. I guess. We need the Ansible tower access, right? After that, we can do it.
No, no. Ansible Tower, it's a totally UI.
Yeah, it's a
It's
total
totally,
UI, but
it's
like
different. But
it's a
I'm
subscription-based
talking about
module, right?
Vault. I'm talking about Ansible Vault,
Okay. Idea.
and I'm talking about encrypt sensitive data in Playbook.
Okay, so for this we can like we have multiple ways. Like we can define in variable and like as we are defining the same as on Kubernetes. So like we can. I'm not sure about this
Yes,
as
yes.
well.
Oh, yes. What is the purpose of become method in Ansible? This one already covered in the previous mock.
Um, I haven't watched your video. That's video actually. I just watched two or three videos only.
Which video you have watched? Ansible or any other tool?
Actually, I've watched one of the Terraform and another is I guess Jenkins. I watched.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
How do you implement a task that should run only on a specific day of the week?
For this, we can set up the cron.
Yes, right. How do you copy multiple times or multiple files using Ansible?
No idea.
How do you manage file ownership and permission with Ansible?
So like there is on a module on 14 there is a module a CP command which we can use, and for this we can use cell command, and also mention the command which we need to perform.
Okay, I want to change the
In the
ownership.
Master slave.
Shall we check the answers? How would you set up an Ansible dynamic inventory with AWS? So Ansible can use dynamic inventories by pulling the list of hosts from AWS EC2. Okay, you configure AWS underscore EC2 plugin in your Ansible configuration file. Okay, plugin AWS underscore EC2 region filter on the tag. So how would you configure an Ansible playbook to automatically retry failed task? So if you see retries 5, delay 10 seconds, register result until result is equal to 0 and a success. Whenever you get it success, until then, okay, if it is failed, retry for 5 times. Okay, after one retry, how much time I need to wait? 10 seconds. Like this you can able to use. What is the difference between command and shell modules in Ansible? Command modules run a command without using a shell, whereas shell module runs commands to the shell, allowing for there will be some pipes, right? You can use pipe, like for suppose if I want to grep something, let ls minus lrt file name
Mhm.
pipe grep some word. So if you are using pipe like that type of redirect and all, at that time you need to use shell. Okay, if it is normal command, you can use command module. How do you define a task that should only run if a previous task has changed? Yeah, you use notify, use the handlers. What is the difference between notify and always run? Notify triggers handlers only when a task result is in a change, where always run now yes write and replaced by check mode forces a task to run regardless of condition. So now always run was changed to check mode no. Before that they used to call always run as yes. Now it is replaced by check mode no. Nothing but no, don't check. Forcefully execute that. If you want to forcefully execute something, you can use. How would you perform rolling update? So you can use serial keyword to update a few servers at a time, ensuring high availability. So serial to tasks and the shell script.
Okay.
How do you manage configuration files using templates in Ansible? So src write ginger to template and the destination. So like this you will use template src destination. So whatever the configuration file you have configured here, it will be replaced as a nginx.config. That is the use of template. How would you install software on a remote machine without root privilege using Ansible? Host become user. You can give the username, tasks, name. Okay. Even if you are using with particular user, that user will have a sudo privilege. Explain how to use with items loop. Okay, we see item. If you want to install multiple packages, you can use with items. Yes. How to manage parallelism in Ansible? You can manage parallelism by using the forks directive. By default, Ansible will run on 5. Okay. You can increase it by editing the Ansible configuration file. So how do you use Ansible Vault to encrypt sensitive data? You need to create the vault, right? Ansible Vault create, and you can execute Ansible playbook, and whenever you want to execute, you can ask the vault password. So what is the purpose of become method in Ansible? So it will run as a sudo user, right? That is the use of become. How to implement a task that should run only on a specific day of the week? So you can run the cron job or you can use when condition. If it is Monday, run this. But
If I need to
cron job is
run
the best method.
any task on the like on the particular time, so for that, what we can do?
Yes, cron job. Cron job is the best method.
There is no option in Ansible,
No, there is no
or we
option.
can define it. Okay.
How? Yeah, there might be possibility depending upon the module.
Hmm.
How do
Might
you
be there.
copy
Well,
multiple files using Ansible? You can use item. Okay, you can give the list. How do you manage file ownership and permissions? If you say owner, group, mode, like that, you can able to give. So these all these things, right? I have already worked in for some of the tasks. For copying a file, if it is not copying, I need to change the ownership of that file. Then after using Ansible, I need to copy it. Yeah, that's it. I will stop the recording.